Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So one of the videos which I did last month which went down really well was a video displaying 4 AFK methods you could do to earn a bond. And because that went down so well, I thought I'd do another version this month with 4 more different AFK skilling methods you can do. So the requirements for these videos, most of these are going to be over level 90 in a certain skill, but they are quite achievable if you have a plan set out to go and get them. And there'll be plenty of AFK opportunities to make money up until that level as well. Now, if you want a more mid-level sort of AFK sort of video, let me know and I can look into doing that as well. There are definitely ways to AFK from low, mid and high levels. But if you want me to do this for different sort of tiers of levels, let me know and we can make sure to do that video for you. So this is going to be more of a higher level AFK guide, but definitely levels which are attainable and achievable in a relatively shortish amount of time as well. So let's get started going through these 4 methods. So our first method is here at the deep sea fishing hub, and we're looking to fish blue blubber jellyfish. So the reason these are slightly higher in a minute and probably a decent method is because of the brand new raid coming. Because of that and because of the PVM update, blue blubber jellyfish are high. But what we've noticed is, especially with necromancy being released, blue blubber jellyfish are high in general as well. Their current price is around about 14k for a raw jellyfish. In terms of sort of GP per hour you're looking at, you're going to be getting 3.6 mil per hour hard AFK fishing. And in terms of the XP you're going to get as well, with the shark fishing outfit and urns, you are looking roughly about 175,000 XP for a very hard AFK. And a very hard AFK which is going to bring you some profit as well. As you can see, we've got some of the jellyfish coming to the invo, and they're going to be 14.2k each. Now, I've just put them in the invo so we can price check them and show them, but what I would suggest heavily is using your Premier Artifact and your Grace of the Elves in combination whenever possible to bank them straight to your bank. It just means you're going to get more time to AFK and basically to pay less attention. Now, this is a great skill to run, pretty much the same as the others if you have an alt or a backup account or another account you want to play in the meantime, but you want to get some XP and also some GP here. 3.6 mil per hour is probably the highest we've seen fishing in a little while, and definitely keep an eye on jellyfish prices, because if you do go more, it just means it's going to be some more GP per hour you can get by AFKing these blue blubber jellyfish. In terms of this, things you can also have which will help: an augmented crystal fishing rod, the Fury Shark outfit, ancient ritual shard, if you're using Imp Soul for your fishing rod, the binding contract water fiend, as well as the scroll, call of a legendary sea aura, fishing urns and the urn enhancer as well. In terms of being able to do this, level 91 fishing is required, so it is a kind of steep level, but with how XP rates are now, you can sort of achieve it relatively quickly. And if you really wanted to, you can use a Fishermatic for a little bit of an invention XP as well. But that is jellyfish fishing, again, something which pops up only when these are sort of in demand and their price goes up, but it's definitely something which is very beneficial and worthwhile to an account as an AFK if you needed one. And for that little stint of just talking, we made a cool 111k, which, again, having fishing and some of these other skills for later on being profitable is very good for the game. Like, it's very much become a point where artisan skills are the biggest GP makers now, which is completely opposite to where they used to be. Artisan skills are what you should spend your money on, whereas like the emphasis now is that that's what makes you money. And gathering skilling is almost sort of like a pain and something which doesn't really benefit accounts anymore, which again, it's just how the game's changed. So the next one will come as no surprise to anyone, and we're actually going to be doing elders. Now, elders are in a position now where the price of the woodstone spirit can be almost worthwhile doing for a little bit more GP per hour, depending on if you can buy them. So here we can't buy them for 19k, not worth doing. But if you check the price of the elder log at the minute, the elder logs are currently 12.6k. If you could get anything below sort of say like 12 or 11k, it's a little bit more GP for doing your woodcutting anyway. So the next method we're going to go and do is look at elder trees. And again, if you do have your sentinel outfits, which by level 90 woodcutting, I would hope you would have, you can transport to all your elder trees. And again, this is by far one of my favorite AFK tasks. Elders are just so nice. And you know, with elders, once you start woodcutting, you've got a solid sort of 5 minutes AFK to be able to pretty much do whatever you want. Now, this was pretty much my method of doing stuff in the early days of the Bond account. Actually, when I was playing the free-to-play account as well, we did another little stint of woodcutting as well. And it's only because it's just nice, easy, and pure profit. With current prices at the minute, elder logs have gone up in sort of GP per hour. They had a little wobble where they kind of lost where they were. But at the minute, without stone spirits, we're looking at roughly about 3.9 mil per hour. If you can buy stone spirits for a relatively good price, you can be up to 4.3. So woodcutting spirits are worth it if you can get the decent price. So in terms of XP per hour, you aren't sort of sacrificing XP with elders. You're going to still get 158,000 XP in woodcutting per hour doing them. But also you're going to be making that profit along with it as well. In terms of items which are really beneficial, the woodcutting cape, Grace of the Elves, Perfect Plus Potion, Incandescent Hatchet. An Incandescent Hatchet, if you haven't already got it and you do have ability to do elders, it's just something you can AFK elders for a further reason to do anyway. In terms of doing elders, you do need level 90 woodcutting, and that is the absolute base. But for me, if I was training the account up in terms of a bond account, I would do elders from 90 to 99 because it's going to give you a great time to be able to AFK stuff and work on stuff with your account in the meantime. But as always, elders will always be on one of my top AFK money making methods because it's just so chill and it's probably like the type of skill which suits my style the most. But there are 2 more for us to do in this video, so we are going to go and leave the elders and then we're going to move on to the next skill. So the next one has gone pretty high lately because of, I don't know really, because of more of like divination prices than anything. We're going to visit the Incandescent energies. Now with Incandescent energies, a big perk you need to have is the Divine Conversion Relic. You're going to need something like 98 archaeology to be able to have it. This transforms divination massively. So as before, whenever you went and took your memories to the Rift, you would have to do them one by one. With the Divine Conversion Relic, you can basically just go and dump all of your energy in one big go and get all your energy from there. Now, things which can help, and Nightmare Muscle Pouch is very good, and you're going to need like level 95 divination to be able to do Incandescent energies. But at the minute, the Vibrant energies at level 60 does perform very well as an alternative to do as well. Vibrant seems to have more demand for the divine location, so that's why their price seems to be better. It also seems to hold the price a lot better as well. But harvesting the Incandescent energies at the minute with Divine Conversion Relic can be roughly about 15 mil profit per hour. So with the outfit, we can teleport to the colony. We want to go to the Incandescent energies. Again, level 95 divination is required for this. For the Nightmare Musper Pouch, you do need to do a quest. I can't remember what it was. But here, they've made some really nice tweaks with divination now. The wisps actually don't like go too far away from the rift. And not only that, the wisps do last a lot longer. They have a timer on as well. It's basically just a nicer way of training. But with the ability to do Divine Conversion, once you've filled your invo, you can just throw it all in the rift. It all converts into energy. And then you just go on with your day and just go on to the next one. Make sure you configure how you're putting your energy in. You want to be doing it to get the most energy out, and you are going to take a hit on XP. Because of this, even though it's 15 mil per hour, you're only going to be getting 60k divination XP per hour. And this would really be the case of you want to sort of favor the GP rather than the XP per hour. But even then, divination is highly AFK, very chill, and is going to make you a small fortune at the minute with that price. Like a couple of hours of divination could quite happily like pay for a bond. And not only that, because of how divination is and how it is, you don't have to use your main RS time to be able to do divination. If you can sort of like AFK or do something on the side while doing what you want to be doing, divination can sort of chip away and make that bond for you per month. But we're going to go and throw that into the energy. I don't know if I have the relic done yet. No, so I didn't have the relic done. This is the speed of what you used to have to do. Whereas the relic is just one big pick up and dump of all the energy into the rift. But that is divination. We've got one more skill to show in this video, so I'm going to go and get ready for that, and then we'll come back and run through the last one. One set of memories actually made 228k, which is not bad at all. Incandescent energy at the minute being 479 is a pretty high price. So finally, our final sort of AFK method for this month is going to be smithing. So what we're looking to do in terms of smithing, we're going to be doing Elder Rune smithing, which you're going to need level 90 smithing to start. Basically, what we're looking to do is take a base item. Again, check the wiki. The wiki has a really good sort of spreadsheet on which one's best at a given time, and take it from its base level to +4. The reason we're taking it to +4 is because a +4 plate body going to +5 is the best smithing XP in the game, and people would want to pay a premium for that, especially with a double XP looming. It's a really good chance for you to get in now and to make a little bit of money AFK in smithing. And basically the process of smithing will just start a plate body here. It's going to give you all this time pure AFK. Now some things you can do to sort of make this better is to have the Lightform Prayer and the Grace of the Elves. Also to have the Coal Heater, a reward from Dungeoneering. power of master strokes, and all these sorts of benefits to give you that buff to keep the heat in the material. But in terms of an AFK, as you can see here, I can pretty much let this account go for a considerable amount of time until maybe like just upgrade the heat every now and then. But Elder Runesmithing is a huge AFK method. Decent XP as well, will get you somewhere in the region of about 250k smithing, but it will make you a lot of profit. But make sure to do it to a +4, not a +5, especially with that double XP looming, because that's what people will be after, is the ability to do the +4 to a +5 for the premium smithing XP. Now, sometimes a +5 will actually make more profit, but again, that's where you need to make sure to be checking your margins and to make sure that stuff is working how it needs to be. But that is going to be the last method for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. If you've got any suggestions for future content, put them in the comment section and I'll make sure to reply. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys very soon next video.